Is Bitcoin bad for the environment, or is this propaganda by people who don't like Bitcoin? Let's investigate this together.
Today,
Bitcoin
is going to save lives.
Fact number one, the current banking system that we use uses 56 times more electricity than Bitcoin. Think of all the buildings with air conditioning, trucks, dollars printed on paper, and cars driving to and fro from work for a traditional bank. That's a lot of electricity. Also, it costs a lot of electricity and materials just to make the dollar bills and then ship them around the United States. In other words, Bitcoin preserves our wealth better than the US dollar, and it uses less electricity than the US dollar. I consider that a win-win. Fact number two, over 60% of Bitcoin is mined with green energy. This number will continue to increase as Bitcoin incentivizes green energy innovation. Imagine this, if you installed efficient solar panels on your house, you would likely produce more electricity than you would actually use. You could then use the extra energy to mine Bitcoin. Bitcoin could help you pay for the costs of installing solar panels. This is just one of many ways Bitcoin incentivizes green energy innovation. Fact number three, Bitcoin uses less energy than we use for Christmas lights during the holidays. We use a lot of electricity on a lot of different things.
The world generates 160,000 terawatt hours of energy a year. Of that, 50,000 terawatt hours of energy is wasted, like 30%. Of that, 120 terawatt hours is used to run the entire Bitcoin network. To put that in perspective, that's 7.5 basis points of all the energy in the world. The truth of the matter is everything on Earth uses more power than a small country. If you take all the energy used in the Bitcoin network, it amounts to 25 basis points of all the wasted energy. So 0.25% of the wasted energy in the world offers the hope of a decent life to 8 billion people and solves an economic problem. But the 25 basis points is of the wasted energy, because the Bitcoin network is the bidder of last resort for all energy. So if you eliminated Bitcoin from the world and you robbed the billions of people of a decent chance at a decent life, then you wouldn't stop any waste. You're still going to waste 50,000 terawatt hours of energy.
Look at this little hodler meme. Bitcoin destroys the environment. Bitcoin is the reason why we don't meet our climate goals. In a few years, Bitcoin will use all the energy in the world. Somebody should destroy Bitcoin. This meme is funny because people are using so much electricity right now as we speak, and Bitcoin is using so little electricity. We use electricity to travel and enjoy a good quality of life in our homes. Wouldn't it make sense to use some electricity to preserve our wealth and freedom?
If we look 20 years out, that probably the cost to secure $100 trillion, well, it might be 50 billion, but that would be 5 basis points. 5 basis points of the total value on the network, which makes it the least energy intensive, most efficient technology that we have perhaps discovered ever in the history of the human race. If I had $1 billion of gold in Manhattan, you'd be relying upon the mayor of New York City and the governor of New York and the country of the United States to secure your gold. But if you have $1 billion of Bitcoin in Manhattan, the security comes from a decentralized set of nodes in other jurisdictions, not even in the US. And even if the US, the mayor, and the governor attacked your money, you end up with someone in Iceland or Finland or China or Iran or Iraq or someplace in some cyberspace you can't even find that's defending your money. And so that's a very, very powerful idea.
Fact number four, Bitcoin miners can help stabilize our electric grid worldwide. Many electric power companies produce more electricity than they actually need. Bitcoin miners can use this excess energy during times when the electric demand is normal. Bitcoin miners can also turn their machines off during times of high electrical needs in order to provide electricity to people during emergencies and things of that nature. Be sure to check out my video on Bitcoin Lake about how Bitcoin is making a positive impact on the environment and electric grid in developing nations such as Guatemala. Fact number five, as time progresses, the energy cost to mine and secure Bitcoin will likely decrease.
Is that 20 basis points of energy used to mine, to actually secure the network? That's exponentially decreasing. What's going on right now is the revenue and the block rewards in the Bitcoin network are falling every 4 years. So by the year 2035, 99% of the Bitcoin's been mined, and that means that the network starts to run only on transaction fees. The incentive of the network to burn energy will fall almost by an order of magnitude, and the efficiency of the SHA-256 ASICs will increase by an order of magnitude. So what you've got is a network that's decentralizing itself and making itself exponentially more efficient.
It turns out Bitcoin is not only the best way to secure financial freedom, it is also better for our environment than the traditional banking system that we currently use. Thank you for watching this video. If you found value in it, please like and subscribe so more people can see this content. Check out my Bitcoin referral links in the description on the apps that I like to use to trade Bitcoin. It helps support this channel. God bless you and happy crypto.